Manime edition.
Oh.
We watched the ultimate manime, Mad Bull 34.
Mad Bull! 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 Mad Bull!
Rape!
We kind of liked it.
Yes!
Yeah, we kind of liked it a lot. By the way, should we say that this is the Pleeb and the Weeb and the Pleeb and the Weeb and the Pleeb and the Weeb and the Pleeb?
This is the Pleeb and everyone's a Weeb and a Pleeb.
This is a 9-way poll.
I'm gonna have
This
a lot
poll
of
is
polls.
going to be difficult.
So welcome everybody to the Pleeb and the Weeb show. I'm DigiBro and I'm joined by Munchie.
Munchie, press 1 for me, Munchie. One.
And the best guy ever.
I'm the best guy. Yeah.
Ben the fucking saint. And Fgudgeon.
Suck my dick!
Hypocrite.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk anymore.
Tommy Oliver.
Jeff
And what have we reviewed today?
Mad Bull!
Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Although sometimes it's Sad Bull.
It is.
Yeah, Sad Bull.
Occasionally.
Sad Bull.
Did you tell us what the show's about?
Mad Bull 34 is a 4-episode OVA from the 90s about cops in New York who take no fucking guff and no prisoners. They kill people. And normally I think cops who kill people are shitbags. But in this case, they're beautiful men.
They're American
There
heroes.
aren't any black people except for one black person who I will go into extensively, and also there are some other ones, but really they don't matter.
I will be doing a 3-hour lecture on that one black character.
Mad Bull 34 is a show about real Americans in literal America.
Well, and one Japanese man.
Yeah, and
He's a
one
Japanese
Japanese guy
American.
who is extremely Japanese,
But also extremely American.
trapped in the real
Well,
America.
he comes to appreciate the best America has
Yeah,
to
Which
offer.
is fucking blonde pussies.
and Mad Bull.
Well, it's
Mad
Bull.
Mad Bull! 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 Mad Bull!
I'm so sorry that
Watch
Victor-
this video and die!
our cameraman Victor's wearing headphones, and I'm just wondering how loud is it?
Welcome to our new show where we kill all the people who watch the show.
He's nodding like I'm deaf.
No, he's nodding like he doesn't understand a word we're saying right now.
So Mad Bull is about it's a buddy cop show about a Japanese pussy who's awesome and has a heart of gold, and this big, huge American badass named Mad Bull. They call him Sleepy.
Sleepy.
His
Sleepy.
friends call him Sleepy.
Sleepy.
His enemies call him Mad Bull.
Yeah.
And his real name's like John.
His name tag says Sleepy.
Yeah, his name tag says
It says Sulipi.
yes, Sleepy.
A lot of bad translations.
Lot of
or a lot of
English in
mis-English
Lot-
spelling.
Lot of
amazing-
great
amazing
translations.
background English in
English,
this
yeah,
show.
yeah.
Look,
What
I
is
think
that-
it's
What did that last shot say? Like, thank you
Oh,
for God.
thank you for God.
Thank you for God.
Madonna in New York Times, thank you for God.
Madonna, yes.
Yeah.
we have to clarify something right off the bat here, because Mad Dog.
Mad Bull!
Mad Bull! Mad Bull!
Every time somebody says it wrong, they have to chug
Anytime
a
we even
fucking
mention
tap.
the
Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Mad Bull!
Yo,
Mad Bull!
pass me a thing, dudes. My bros.
All right, look, we have to
Yes.
clarify that Mad Bull, sadly for all of us,
Sad bull.
has a reputation almost exclusively as a so bad it's good anime.
You're all a bunch of faggots if you don't love Mad Bull! Yeah! Shit!
I'm gonna level you through real quick. Mad Bull is better than God.
That newspaper should have said thank you for Mad Bull.
Thank you, Mad Bull.
If you
So
don't love Mad Bull, if you don't accept Mad Bull into your heart, then you're a little bitch, and a little bitch, and a little bitch!
Why don't you tell us about about why people think that it's.
Look,
got
okay,
these
look,
issues.
Mad Bull is one of the most violent things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it is.
And
People get jacked.
there
in this
is
movie.
a lot of rape.
Yes.
Hit and rape.
What?
Hit and rape. Hit and rape. Hit and rape. Hit and rape. The first
episode 1.
Yeah, the first episode's literally called
you know,
Hit
you
and
know
Rape.
what you're in for when the first episode is called Hit
Yeah.
and Rape.
We put in the DVD and we were like, oh, I see.
It set the tone perfectly.
Except that we had no idea what we were in for with
Yeah.
the last episode, Goodbye Sleepy.
Oh, no.
Oh, we'll get to that when
Sad.
we come to it.
It's scary. It was terrifying to click on that
None
episode.
of us wanted to start episode 4.
No,
No,
we were all
no.
scared. Now, Mad Bull, yes, it's violent. Yes, it has rape. Yes, it has a lot
All
of
of
man.
which is awesome.
It has a lot of mansplaining in a in a fun and inviting way.
A lot of bodices being ripped.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of women
Every
get their clothes
episode,
torn off.
Multiple.
There's a
times.
lot
With
of
varying degrees of justification.
There are a lot of strong, powerful women in this show. They all still get naked. And most of them get raped. But you know what? Look, not every show's for everybody. Mad Bull probably won't appeal to you if you don't look like this. But if you do look like this, watch Mad Bull with as many men as possible.
You don't want to if you do not watch Mad fucking gay, not gay at all, in fact. Bull.
Actually, super gay.
super gay.
He's
But-
straight.
Yes.
So, the important thing to note about this show is, like, people say that it's bad because it's over the top and stupid, but it's not like it is unaware that it's over the top and
It
stupid.
never
no,
loses
it's-
coherency.
Yeah, it's just trying to have a good fucking time
Epi-
with a bulletproof muscle man.
Episode 2, Mad Dog rips off his
Mad
pants.
Bull.
Mad
Mad
Bull.
Bull. Mad Bull. Mad Bull. Mad Bull. Mad Bull. Mad Bull. Mad Bull.
Mad Bull.
Mad Bull rips off his pants to reveal that attached to his pubes is a bouquet of grenades that he starts pulling off and throwing into his enemies. So, like, the show's aware of
They
what it's
take
trying to
out
be.
all the drug dealers with these ball grenades.
Yeah. And
There,
And he sheds
there's
tears.
no,
His partner
there's
pulls them
no
from his
bullshit.
pubes.
There's no gay shit. There's no not straight
There's lots
shit.
of gay shit.
There's only mad and glad.
Munchie, he just described a scene wherein a man tearfully has his pubes ripped
Yeah,
off
that's
along
that's
his
what I
grenades.
do every day.
By his partner.
His partner is pulling the grenades off, and he's going, because his pubes.
What I'm
'cause
trying to
he's
say is
sensitive.
there's no like scenes where people are like doing shit that isn't cool, which there's
Yeah.
there's
look, we just had to sit through the worst two shows I've ever seen in my life.
Like modern, like anime that people like because people
Yeah.
are such fucking idiots and faggots and retards.
Retards.
These guys just sat through Roku no Yusha.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
suffering.
And Excel World, and both of them
Excel World is the most suffering.
shows where kids sit around and fucking, like, one show is like a bunch of kids in a cafe talking about nothing. I don't fucking care. The next show is like a bunch of fucking hot chicks with awesome tits
It's
doing
fucking
nothing.
bullshit.
It was
for
stupid.
toddlers.
And
And
then
this
you
is
watch
the kind of bullshit that like anime fans think is good, and then they go on their little blogs and they write some pissant review about a fucking masterpiece.
Mad Bull. Okay, so before we get into potential spoiler discussion, do you recommend Mad Bull?
I recommend Mad Bull with every inch of my mind, body, soul, dick, and semen.
Do you recommend Mad Bull?
With all my heart.
Do you recommend Mad Bull?
Only if you want to have a great time with a manly man.
Do you recommend Mad Bull?
Mad Bull's the Shinobi 3 of anime.
Yeah! Do you recommend Mad Bull? Do you recommend Mad Bull?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Do you recommend
Can I make
Mad
my
Bull?
point now?
Answer
No.
the
Do you
question
recommend Mad
first.
Bull?
Yeah.
Do you recommend Mad Bull?
I recommend Mad Bull. 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 Yeah, this show's fucking amazing.
Spoiler discussion starts now, so if
Yeah.
you haven't been convinced to go watch Mad Bull and you don't want to be
Hold on,
spoiled,
I need to
go
get my
watch
notes. I need to have my first point is my most potent point of all. Mad Bull is literally the dad I never had.
it. Yeah. Don't you have a dad?
Not anymore.
I have to leave. I have to find out.
So speaking of things that Mad Bull is, The last episode of Mad Bull
What
is
is
literally
Mad Bull?
Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
Well, did
What's
they get
Mask of the
married in Mask of the Phantasm?
That's a Batman movie where a hot chick shows up and then
That girl is
also-
hot. Wait, can we talk about how big was the age difference between Mad Bull and that black girl?
Hard to
years.
say. I
10
don't think it
years.
was
Matt-
that.
Well,
Mad
if you
Bull-
look at the part, that was the little sister of his like
It
friend
said- it
slash
said she was
partner
10
kind of
years
guy.
Oh
younger.
yeah, they did say
10
he was
years.
10 years
Okay,
younger.
there you go.
And she
10
was
years.
20. She was 21.
She was really cute, and I was really
He's
sad she
31.
died.
Yeah, I can believe
He's
that.
31.
I don't care how many cops she murdered because it just made me respect her more.
And that was a high number.
She was just a young black woman murdering cops as you do and should.
And mafia
That's
people.
what you should. If you're a young black woman, murder as many cops as you can because you might get to fuck Mad Bull.
JJ, I completely disagree with your point.
Wish I had a mask.
Everyone should kill cops.
That's true.
No matter race, nationality,
That's
or
true.
if you have.
I made a huge mistake in my song "Fuck Cops" by insinuating that that cops should only die for racism. They should die for all reasons except Mad Bull.
Yeah.
Mad
Who
Bull
is
is the
a
Press
hero.
one for our boys in blue.
You know, our boy,
We love
Mitsubishi,
cops as long as
what's
they're
his
like
fucking,
Mad Bull.
whatever the fuck his name, our other guy, he was no slouch either.
You call it
Daizaburo.
Mitsubishi.
I can't remember his name.
It was
Daizaburo. He really came into his own throughout the series
Let
too.
me
He
see.
proved
my
himself.
God.
It was a great way of seeing how America just indoctrinates all other cultures.
Dude,
because
the guy is from America. He's a Japanese American. He
that
didn't
right?
come from
His
Japan.
name is
Oh,
his
I was-
name
I
is
was
that's
Eddie.
the real America, dude.
I was
But-
confused then.
But okay, so Daizaburo.
Yeah.
What's fucking great about him is he has at the start of the series he has this romantic moment where Mad Bull, his face covered in blood, holds his hand while he plugs a criminal full of so many bullets that the criminal's entire head comes
After
off.
Mad Bull
right.
takes a knife to the chest.
After
to
Mad
save
Bull
him.
takes a knife to the chest to save him. But then later, Daizaburo takes a knife to the arm to save the woman he loves.
right.
Because it all rhymes.
You see, it's like
It's all like
Pokemon.
stanzas.
He also gets literally hung up on a hook and then punched like a punching bag
Oh,
by a
God, that
giant
was fucking
man.
And then he's
Yeah.
saved by the power of love.
Yeah.
He literally is saved by the power. Also, I should add that bit where Mad Bull holds his hand and lovingly caresses him as together they shoot the villain. This
Yeah.
is after he's been established in the opening with narration as a master marksman.
Yeah.
So I don't know why
He had never had to shoot anyone
He
before.
was
He can't shoot at
nervous.
all.
He was
He never shot a
absolutely
real
nervous.
person.
I guess so.
After that, he fucking kills
Can we talk about how
Alright,
great the
that's fair.
dynamic is between Daizaburo and Mad Bull? That Mad Bull is this giant, masculine.
friends.
He's beautiful. Daizaburo is this little Japanese
Yeah,
boy
twink.
who he can't really put it in, But Daizaburo is this romantic. He's a bleeding heart, and he really takes a beating for the woman he loves in episode 2.
And
Mad
he
Bull
loves courage, virtuous pride,
Yes,
honor, and
yes,
being a
but
cop.
Mad Bull fucks.
Yeah, one
Mad
Bull
Bull
fucks. Mad Bull fucks. Mad Bull fucks.
All right,
Mad Bull fucks.
At first,
Mad Bull
Daizaburo is annoyed by Mad Bull's philandering ways, but once he comes to see what a true hero he is, he has no problem.
and by the way-
he has no problem driving him around and sitting in the car while Mad Bull goes inside and fucks his many girlfriends.
But Mad Bull is
and then he just goes to the next one.
Mad Bull fucks his girlfriends because he saved them from abuse and being beat up and
Yes,
having
and then pays their medical bills
And
as,
pays their
as-
medical
as they are
bills.
recovering
With
rape
his
victims.
dick.
With his money that he swindles away from other prostitutes that he should have paid but doesn't, but it's okay because he pays for the rape victims' medical
right.
expenses
Right,
or
yeah.
something.
He
And
broke
I'm not
the
entirely
social
clear.
justice.
All
Literally
right.
anti-rape.
And they're on the point of their friendship. Mad Bull is a true hero of a man because upon hearing that his new partner buddy is a virgin, from what he heard, his immediate action was to bring him to a brothel with
Oh my
all
God.
his sluts and say, "Ladies, there's
Wait,
the virgin.
okay.
Have sex with this
No,
man."
no, it's better than
It's
that.
the best.
It's better than that because he says, "Ladies, just give us this one for free," and they're like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" But then he says, "No, this one's a virgin,"
Yeah.
and they're all like, "Oh my fucking god, we gotta fuck this guy right now. I'll fuck any virgin any time of the day."
The name of episode
exactly how I
one. The name
feel.
of episode one was Hit and Rape, and I really thought that was the rape that was gonna happen.
Very well.
That was
It
probably
looked like
the
it.
closest to a rape, really.
In episode one, that's true.
Well, other than the girl who was getting raped when they busted. they busted.
Other
him.
than the many girls who got
There was a
raped.
lot of hitting. The hitman did some hitting, but
yep.
the one prime opportunity he had to do a rape, instead he put a Molotov cocktail that was activated
That's
by heat
true.
in the room in
That
front
was
of her
weird.
face,
Yeah.
and then left
Oh
the
yeah,
stove
that was
on.
sad. That was sad. Because I actually liked that
Lily, and
whore.
her name was Lily.
Yeah,
That was
Lily.
a good whore.
That's
Yeah,
up to you.
I
Lily.
actually
And then-
remember her name.
It's such a shame she died by some weird MacGyver-esque death trap.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I remember the names of all of the characters in this fucking anime because they all have normal American names.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't
they
know.
do.
Japan.
We've got Lily. We've got a Lily. Lily! You guys keep talking about shit.
Yes, they do.
Okay,
Isn't
well,
it interesting
something
that she dies to a
Matt-
MacGyver-esque death trap, and yet in episode 4 there's a character who looks like Guyver? Coincidence
There
or
is.
conspiracy?
A Green Goblin Guyver.
Mad Bull is literally the red pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is-
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is a very
gonna
red
go
pill
with that.
anime.
This is an alt-right podcast.
there is-
outright, this is an alt-right
There is
podcast.
a lot of what could be uncharitably characterized as mansplaining, maybe.
9-arm salute for Lily.
You're using your wrong hand, my friend, but no matter. It's the right hand.
Lily, we remember you.
As the
proud
whore you
whore.
are.
Nebby,
big one.
Nebby, get back
She
in
let
that
herself
fucking bag.
die for Mad Bull.
She did.
She
Rather than
died
talk,
for Mad Bull.
She died.
As
we
we
go-
No, these
all.
whores aren't just whores. They love Mad Bull.
No.
Because Mad Bull loves women more than anyone in the world.
They love having their money stolen from them to pay for other more needy
Well,
women.
it was basically his money anyway.
They appreciate it.
Oh, let's talk about who sent this. I don't know his name, but a guy sent this to my P.O. box. If you watch the DigiBro Gets Mail, a guy sent me a fucking box full of what he calls manime, which explains the name of this episode. And he said, DigiBro, I love you, but we gotta fix your shitty taste in anime. So here's a bunch of manime. And he sent me like 8 DVDs worth of like shitty 90s OVAs and movies, and a bunch of like 3 porn OVAs, 1 gay porn OVA.
Under one of my many aliases, I sent Digibro a package of anime.
And when I got all those, I was like, we have to do this on Pleeb and the Weeb. We gotta watch manime. It's gonna be awesome. And then I thought, everyone's gonna enjoy this because it'll be stupid. Like, it'll be dumb and bad. And then we landed on Mad Bull, and we all legitimately love Mad Bull. This is not a meme. We're all here for a
This is
reason.
a fantastic fucking
As
show.
I understand it, this is now officially Hypocrite's favorite anime. Is that accurate to say?
This is the best
you go.
anime of
Yeah,
all time.
there you go.
Every
And-
other anime now is retroactively bullshit. Cowboy Bebop, more like cowboy bullshit.
This is a better version of the.
What's another good anime? Fucking Maguka, more like my pussy. It's a bunch of pussies
Digi.
licking each other. No
Digi,
one cares. It's
Digi,
all
will
about
you-
fucking Mad Bull.
Will you renounce Kaon?
No.
for Mad Bull.
No, are you
You piece of garbage.
Everything he just said was retarded.
No, more like cunt on. More like cunt on. More like all the anime is a funny word that's bad. It's all shit.
Let's. No!
Oh my god!
I disagree.
I can't handle the violence. I swore off.
In all seriousness, 6.3 out of 10.
I just like to say that Doc Chutney on Twitter has already made fan art of the PCP watching.
What
Mad Bull.
the fuck? How?
I don't know.
That's so much detail. How did he draw so much detail so fast?
How did you know?
I literally
Snapchat?
Snapchatted that like less than 20 minutes ago.
That's gotta be it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mad Bull! 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 I'm
Munch, my friend, you're
gay.
This is
completely
gonna-
blocking me from the camera.
This is going
That's
to be
alright.
the most difficult to listen to episode of Pleeb.
By far, in my opinion, the best episode, which is the 4th episode, because I want to talk about a couple specific events.
We skipped the fucking third episode.
The third episode?
Are we going?
We're not doing these in
Yeah,
any
we're not
order.
doing
What are
it
you
in order.
talking about?
I mean, I think we should talk about the first wedding first.
Okay,
And the
oh,
second
sure.
wedding second.
All right, go
and
for
how,
it.
and how, yes, after being literally hung up like a punching bag and punched by a boxer to buy time for his beloved. He's in the hospital, dies of burrow, and he's gonna die. And Mad Bull, bro that he is, says, "Listen, sweetheart, he did this for you. Before he dies, please just marry him.
Please
just
just
marry
marry
him here
him."
as he lays dying." And then she's like, "I guess I owe him." And she does. And wait, and she does. She marries him, and he sheds a single tear as they have their the "You May Kiss the Bride," whatever.
And then his heart stops again. It
starts again. And he lives. And then the next day he's like, oh, and he wakes up, and I'm thinking, oh, anime hijinks. Now they're married. But no, he's like, you know what? Let's do it for real. I don't want to. Maybe we'll do it for real.
He gives the engagement
she
ring
says
back.
yes.
He gives it back.
She says yes.
Does she eventually say yes?
No, she says, okay, let's do that later.
But she says like
They're gonna hook up.
Yeah.
He said he wants to earn it because he's a real man.
The whole third episode is about how he loves her.
He's
literally married to the girl of his dreams.
Fight
He's
for
like,
the
no,
rights of every man.
Oh my god, that was
the next
great.
line.
I think that was the best part of the anime for me.
Their romance is one that transcends time and space.
And the fucking bitch!
What?
Stop being gay!
I can't. I'm too gay.
No, Digi. Loving Mad Bull is not a choice like being gay.
Or being black.
Episode 1 has that fucking amazing train fight.
Oh god.
The train.
A truly legendary death.
Episode 1 has all the really great deaths.
All the great
They
decapitations
blew
and
all their
everything.
animation budget on like
They did
Crazy
not.
gore.
But
Okay,
it is pretty
let's
good.
just clarify. This entire OVA, it's been criticized for being horribly animated, but it's better animated than
What? It's really well.
It's better animated than
There were-
Roku no Yusha
There
for sure.
are
Yeah.
lovingly rendered depictions of bullets entering skulls and then exploding out the other side.
There's a guy
all
whose
the
skull.
fucking time.
There's a guy whose skull is blown up in like 3 segments
Yeah.
through each
the
thing
top
of his
and then
hockey
the middle
mask.
and then the
with
jaw.
3
just
shotgun blasts.
With
I gotta mention something that I feel passionate about. It's one of the things I most enjoy about watching 90s shows, which is Cars.
I was
These
thinking
Cars
the
are
Cars.
so good.
Yeah.
Because Cars in modern Cars are really hard to animate. They're really hard to draw frame by frame because there's so much detail and so much perspective to get right. And like nowadays, Cars are always CG. Always. And one of my favorite anime of all time, Shirobako, my number 2 favorite show. Cars are CG, you know.
Yeah.
Even in Initial D, the cars are CG, but that's older and it's very Cars based. They had to do that. But like in whenever you watch those 90s pulp OVAs where they have these amazing car chase scenes drawn entirely hand drawn in 2D, it's like, oh my god, this is how good we could have it. And we'll never have it that good again. It'll never happen again. The 90s were the last time we'll get 2D animated cars.
The van
anime
chase
was never
killed
good.
it.
Yeah.
The van chase killed it forever. 2D cars were killed by the van chase.
Which van chase?
The famous
The
shittily
van
animated
chase,
van
the quality
chase.
van chase from
the fuck are
that
you
that
talking about?
Symphonia, that show about people who use orchestra powers to fight each other.
There was a really shitty
The
van
van
chase.
goes
What
like
is this anime
the
bullshit?
van that drops into the
fucking
pool
real
on
American-
YouTube.
Yeah, we're talking about the greatest American New York.
I'm just
drama
saying
ever
that
made,
killed 2D
Mad Dog
cars
34.
forever.
Red Bull!
Mad Bull! Mad Bull! Mad Bull! I don't know. It's so easy to remember that he's Mad Bull because he cucks Daizaburo over and over.
He doesn't.
He doesn't cuck him ever.
Not at all.
Actually,
Completely
Daizaburo cucks him.
When?
Because he's
Oh,
in
when
love
the-
with the
yeah,
reporter
yeah.
lady,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then Daisuburo's like,
That's
yeah,
true. That's true.
get up on this Japanese
I just empathize so much with Daizaburo sitting in the car outside while Mad
Yeah.
Bull is just banging his
I
girlfriend.
wouldn't call that cucking. He's
No,
just
you're
a-
right.
That's called
he's
being
a
a wingman.
It's
He's
not
a very
cucking.
patient man.
A
Let's
very
put it
patient
that
wingman.
way.
So the anime I was thinking of was
He is,
Shin
no,
Kyo-
that's not me.
Shinkyoku Sokai Polyphonica.
Polyphonica.
Never
It's a
would.
really, really shitty shonen anime.
Look, just Google it.
More
It's
like
got really
Pussy
shit
Phonica,
quality.
get this anime bullshit out of here. Oh, they're hot.
What have I
looks
done?
terrible. I don't want to. I want to watch Bad Bull.
Yeah, no.
Look, forget
Get away
about that
from me.
stupid bullshit.
is
Let's
there-
talk about the 4th episode
is there
already.
Let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead, Nate. Just fucking
Nate,
just interrupt.
All right.
Jack.
So in the 4th episode, there's this whole big plot about.
Munchie, move your head out of Nate's way.
Yeah,
while I
right.
suck you. Thank you.
There's a whole big plot about how this xenomorph
Entirely
Guyver
out of frame,
hybrid.
please, Munchie. Entirely out of frame.
So I think we need
I'm
to.
talking, Jeff. Give me a goddamn minute here.
But to establish that, you need to establish the show is a contemporary Starsky and Hutch cop show.
Yeah,
up
yeah,
to
that's
this
funny cop.
point.
I thought that was
cop.
clear, but okay, yes, that is true. And so all of a sudden, this Guyver / Xenomorph shows up and starts murdering cops in the most hardcore way possible. We thought it was like Wolverine at first. 2 blades come out, and she just starts fucking slashing cops up all over the place. It's fucking incredible. And later on, as the episode goes on, we eventually see a confrontation where Mad Bull confronts this killer who's just killing cops.
In Yankee Stadium.
No, but before that, when he first encounters her on the street, there's a moment where we start to know that there's some history between these two, as this person has an opportunity and their blades go up against Mad Bull's face, but chooses not to kill him. Then turns around as 2 other cop cars pull up, shoots a laser and blows up them, so they're dead. This Xenomorph then turns back to Mad Bull and raises one single finger in defiance. It was the most glorious moment in the entire anime.
That was a great.
You guys missed when he put in the paper a picture of him giving the alien the middle finger.
Wait, really?
He did?
To get it to come fight him at Yankee Stadium.
Mad Bull.
Mad Bull.
Mad Bull! 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 Mad Bull!
Explanation we get for the existence of this power armor, and for the power lifter that he uses to fight her. In Yankee
When they have a
Stadium.
mecha duel.
Which is the power lifter from Aliens.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the only explanation we get for the existence of this power armor that she's wearing is that it's Japanese technology.
Yeah.
Made by a Japanese company. That's right.
You know what? Maybe the power lifter was something that Daizaburo just had lying around his apartment.
That's American technology.
Yeah, that just showed how crappy America is.
Yeah, it's American versus Japanese technology.
We'll give you cops, but you can't take robots.
My
do it.
My theory is that actually Mad Bull was just wearing that suit of metal, and there were no robotic parts at all.
He's just lifting it with his
Well, there is a moment in episode, I believe 3, where he literally lifts a tank single-handedly.
I want to talk about episode 3 and how great Bobby Wong's fuck club is.
Bobby Wong.
So there's this episode 3 is about this evil businessman, basically Lex Luthor, and this
Chinese
idiot
Lex
Lois
Luthor.
Lane who's trying to track him down and expose him, and
she's
just keeps
awesome.
making him mad. So he hires this group of Chinese assassins to kill Mad Bull
Very
and Daizaburo.
very racistly portrayed Chinese people.
They have the most. They have the worst, the most offensive accents you'll ever hear in any anime. By the way, we didn't mention this dub is the best dub ever.
It's wonderful.
Like all dubs, yes.
These Chinese assassins come after them one after another, and they're terrible at being assassins. They all get killed immediately. But in the middle of like the second wave of assassins, all these female assassins come out. One of whom has fingernails that can take your head off. And Bobby Wong, the leader of the assassins, tongue fucks each and every one of them to send them out into battle.
Yeah.
And
Like,
then
it looked like it was just going to be one, was like his girlfriend, and then he moves
and then
on to
he
the
tongue
second,
fucks all
and then the
three.
third, and then the fourth.
Like he gives a little special loving to the one, but then he's like, okay, and now the rest of you.
Fingernail Girl
was
is
nuts.
pretty good. I think Velma Dinkley is the hottest out of all of these assassins for sure.
Yeah.
Died like a bitch, though. Died like a bitch.
And then, when they're dead and they don't have money, he's only doing this for the honor of his fuck bitches. Bobby Wong tongue fucks the shit out of cuts in the arms of 4 other dudes.
They have like a weird bloodletting ritual where 4 of them stand in a circle. They each cut their arm, and then each one in turn drinks from the other.
Connect it together and they start drinking each other's blood.
I think I understand. I think I know how Bobby Wong and how Mad Bull gets so much puss.
Yeah.
Like why the ladies love them so much.
And
It's
the
'cause-
men.
It's because they hit them with the
Bobby Wong definitely knows how to work
You
it.
better put that part of Excel World in this or they're not going to understand.
Is this a reference to something?
This is a reference to the Let's
yesterday.
Watch.
how you eat puss.
Yeah, that's Digi's method.
This is how you eat
It's a
puss.
reference to eating.
Oh, fuck.
A kind of explosive.
Yours sounds like an alien starship.
When I have a girlfriend, I'm not going to correct it.
Yeah, basically.
delusion, I guess.
That's how Mad Bull gets so much puss.
Okay.
This is.
Then you gotta cough on it.
This is literally the most New York piece of media since Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
Oh, and it has 9/11 in it.
9/11.
Except it's
Yeah,
just.
right, I did it.
And by that we mean the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
Not actually 9/11.
Unfortunately,
World
nothing
Trade Center.
flies into the
No,
trade
it's not
center.
a shot.
Nine on the
Don't worry,
left,
everyone.
11 on the
Spoiler
right.
alert, the
Both
Twin
of
Towers
them standing proud.
Unlike real life.
Unlike
It's also
real
got-
life,
Proof that fiction is better than reality.
it's a better world than ours.
Yeah.
It's also got the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Which looks
But-
exactly
but-
like Davoo.
It does look like Davoo.
Like
No,
this.
there's another guy who looked Davoo. He was like, it was at a funeral.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He looked
Oh,
literally
the guy
like
with the
Davoo.
big hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
This
huge guy.
He didn't have the
That
cruise tattoo,
was
though.
that was. I'm pretty sure that was Mad Bull's mom.
I think
No
so.
fucking way.
That was Mad Bull's mom.
I want to believe that that's true.
That because
But I
she was
see no
crying, and
actual
then they
reason
cut
to
to
think
two
so.
Japanese ass people in the
There's
crowd
a
crying.
point in time where in order to solve a crime, they're like, we need to fake our own deaths.
Yeah,
To solve this
and then
crime
they dress
5
up
minutes
as
later.
nuns.
Yeah.
And earlier in the episode, they dressed up as prostitutes to kill some rapists.
Yeah.
It was.
There is some
it was
This is
weird.
a hard
It's
anti-rape
well
show, by
done.
the way. This is the most
No, the
SJW cuck liberal show you will ever find.
The only time you should ever rape someone is to make them not love you, so that you can save them, from
Save them.
themselves.
Yeah.
All right, so episode 1 was amazing because it had awesome deaths. Mad Bull was awesome. He did all kinds of cool shit. We all fell in love with Mad Bull.
Yep.
Munchie realized that Mad Bull was his father.
Yeah, I realized that pretty far in.
Episode 2, Daizaburo became
Daisaburo's
awesome. Daizaburo got
two
the
heroic
shit.
sacrifices.
Yeah.
One when he lets himself get the shit kicked out of him amazingly, and
but
then
he-
second when he gives up his ring, his wedding ring.
Yep.
He also kicks the shit out of like 3 of
Oh
those
yeah.
guys.
This is a tiny Japanese man, and yeah,
Yeah.
he for seemingly no reason, he just pulls down his pants, exposes his ass to these gangsters, and is like, "Hey, fuck boys."
No,
look
he's
at
like,
my
"You're
butt."
too-
And they come over, beat the shit out. But while he's getting the shit kicked out of him by these giant men, he also is like,
He breaks one of their dicks.
he twists one of their dicks off.
He punches
fucking-
in.
he headbutts one of them in the
There
face.
was a lot of ball
And
and,
the guy
dick
who's-
mutilation
there
in
was.
this
The
show.
guy whose
Yeah.
dick he breaks does
In
not
order
get
to
back
get
up.
Oh no.
He took that guy, he took a couple of those guys
I
out
wouldn't get
before
up if that
Mad Bull
happened to
got
me.
there.
He really got his licks in while he was
and-
doing that.
And I love that.
And then at the end of the beating, before the guy is like decides to kill him, he's like, "Man, you're a tough little guy. Where'd you get all that strength in that little body? Sorry, I gotta kill you." So they acknowledge.
They
his
got
power.
that respect.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
episode 3, there's this reporter girl who for some reason Munchie's really in love with.
She's just fucking cool.
She's also
Yeah,
a
she's
total
great.
idiot.
No, I'm like,
You are a fucking idiot.
No, I'm with
Son,
Munchie.
subscribe.
I like her.
I like her a lot.
I like her, but she's
an
no,
asshole.
No, if you're upset,
I like her for her failure. She's a total
sure,
idiot.
if you're upset, unsubscribe from Super Bunny Hop.
Why?
Because that's what you do when you're upset with the YouTuber, is you
because-
unsubscribe from Super Bunny Hop.
because he gave Lisa the shaft and he's a sinner.
No,
he
because
didn't
no,
appreciate Lisa.
because Super Bunny Hop did blackface.
That's true. He
Cut
should
that.
die. Anyway, so
Unsubscribe from
Go,
Super
go,
Bunny
go.
Hop.
episode 3, I would say is the weakest, but it's still a fun
Blackface
time.
is
That girl was
hilarious
cool.
for the record.
The Chinese
okay.
boat murder cult that went fucking hard is fucking cool.
And then episode 4 was awesome because it had the fucking
It had
green goblin.
We didn't even get
The
into
Green
fact that
Goblin and
Green Goblin Xenomorph.
in that episode, that
Yeah.
turns out to be the little sister of his old, not quite partner, but basically partner. And there's a whole revenge thing, and they fall in love, and there's a wedding at the end.
Yeah, they're
It's-
trapped in the church.
Yeah,
And like, it's over
there's-
for her.
The show has emotions, okay?
It does.
We
And then-
felt.
He fucking.
You know how hard it is for me to feel?
He has to get married to his newly formed arch nemesis who's just reformed and come over to the good side, but it's too late for her because she's
Yeah.
killed too many cops.
So they
And so
they try to kill each other
they
in a
double
double
suicide.
And she doesn't
But
shoot him.
She can't pull the trigger.
She says, "My brother would never forgive me," and then she dies in his arms, and he becomes Sad Bull.
Okay,
Sad Bull, Sad Bull, Sad Bull, Sad Bull, Sad Bull, Sad Bull, Sad Bull.
Such a sad
But
bull.
we can agree that Sad Bull, he should have seen that coming, right?
Yo,
we all
absolutely.
saw it
He
coming.
probably
We saw it
should've.
coming. We all saw it coming.
That's
We
why
all
they
saw it
both
coming.
have killed themselves.
Yeah.
But you're gonna carry that weight.
We will carry that way.
But so what I love about this show is that, like in tone, it jumps from Starsky and Hutch to RoboCop to to basically Terminator versus to Terminator and Predator to fucking Big Trouble in Little China.
I felt that as well.
It had a Big Trouble in Little China vibe to it, and it hits all of these schlocky ass movie tones so fucking well. I don't understand how anybody could watch this and think, oh, this show wants me to take it seriously.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Like for fuck's sake, like sure, like we saw a lot of the twists coming and stuff, and sure, it's a little bit by the numbers, and you can tell that you're being made to love these characters, but like it fucking works, and it's really fucking fun and cool.
There was clear sincerity, and you could feel the passion the creators put into animating this. It had that classic '90s love that you just don't see much these days, and it was wonderful.
Does anybody have another big point they want to make about Mad Bull?
I need to hammer fucking home that young black girl is the most complex character in all of fiction.
She's pretty great.
Yeah, man.
She is so hot.
She wants to
hot.
fuck her brother, but in like a completely
Platonic
not okay way.
Oh, a not okay way.
And she takes it
But she
out in an
fucks
okay
Mad Bull,
way.
and it's awesome.
It's the most complex incest that doesn't happen that should happen.
And then she piggyback fucks
They're
Mad Bull.
definitely
And
fucking in
Like she's crying, well, not really. She's crying.
I gotta
Shit's
say,
happening.
every time Mad Bull had sex with a woman, I felt as happy as if I had sex with a woman.
Yeah.
Like, I was so glad that women liked Mad Bull that it made me feel as though women liked me. And that's why I liked this show.
I wouldn't go that far, did you?
Munchie, what are your closing thoughts and score?
My closing thoughts is that Mad Bull is great Christian programming that you put on if you're trying to raise a healthy, normal Christian boy and or girl.
There was a cross in the final episode.
Yes.
True.
At least one.
I rate what the fuck?
look at the fucking camera, you idiot.
Mad Bull is better than God.
What do you score it?
I rate it about. I would give it a +3 out of my unique scoring system, which ranges from -3 to +3.
I use a scoring system.
I think
that.
it, yeah.
That's the exact.
You did 3 years ago.
That's the Bacaraptor scoring system.
What the it's
Nate.
horrible.
As for me, I absolutely love this show. I'm a big sucker for big manly men who make me feel emotions that I can't normally feel, and this show totally was able to do that for me. I absolutely loved it. Give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Ben?
Watch it. Don't worry about the ramifications or what it says about gender or whatever. Just appreciate that in the specific scenario, in the specific moment to moment scenario action of the show, yes, Mad Bull is always right and is always justified. And don't worry about the ramifications to a wider worldview. 8 out of 10, 8.5.
Jesse?
Everything that it says about gender and women is correct, 100% in real life. Do consider the ramifications and take them to heart as you grow into a man in your actual life. It's a masterpiece. It's got pathos. It's emotional. It's right up my alley. It's a perfect '90s anime. It's not any of that fucking faggoty bullshit you get nowadays with a bunch of whiny twinks sucking each other's clits off. It's a real show for real men and real Americans. It's 10 out of 10. Mad Bull, Altered Beast, Shinobi 3. Fuck you if you don't like it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Hippo?
10 out of 10! Yeah!
Tom?
I thought it was like really refreshing to just see a show present these kind of ideas again, because like nobody, you can't do a show like this anymore. It kind of sucks. So just to like have something like be a blatant red pill and like revel in it and have fun with it was great. Super refreshing. 9 out of 10. Love it. Mad Bull, one of my favorite characters of all time.
Devu?
This show's hype brought me to drink so far that I broke a 13-year no puking record. Also, up to this point, I only had 9 characters on my top 10 anime characters list. I put him at the bottom at number 10. If he'd done anything more cool, I would have put him above Toguro. But however, I was completely completely incapable of comprehending all of episode 3. So I might have to rewatch that one because maybe he did some bullet
That
fingers.
one
We
was
warned you.
sick.
We warned you, bro.
What's your score?
6.3, but that for me is a high score.
Yeah, okay.
Jeff?
Man, this was like I legitimately enjoyed the fuck out of watching this, And that may have been enhanced by having like a bunch of drunk idiots around shouting at the screen.
For sure.
But like I think that this show genuinely does capture the spirit of works of Paul Verhoeven and John Carpenter. And if you like those kind of movies for how ridiculous and fucking over the top they can get, and how fun it is to just watch manly fucking idiots be manly fucking idiots and succeed at life, then you will almost certainly love Mad Bull, and I highly recommend it. I give it an 8 out of 10.
And lastly, I would give the experience of watching it drunk with you guys a 10.
Oh,
Absolutely.
You're gonna want to watch this show with a couple of ham boys on hand.
Having my 8 best friends watch this show, and we were wasted already, but then we got really wasted watching it, and it was a really.
Your brother.
I honestly, and my brother.
And he was there too.
This show, when we put it on, and when we finished episode 1 and I realized the episodes were 45 minutes long, I was worried. Are we all gonna hold our attention for 4 whole episodes?
No problem.
Is every episode gonna hold up as well as episode 1? Because a lot of OVAs, the first episode's a lot better than the other ones. No problem at all.
No.
Everyone wanted to see this through.
Yep.
Everyone wanted to see all of Mad Bull.
This started skipping, and we had to go find out.
Yeah.
We needed to get to the end.
We had to go to the internet to solve our tech problems.
We had this on DVD. We had to go to Kiss Anime because of it skipping. But my actual rating for the show.
Legitimate sources.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
Kiss Anime, legitimate. My actual rating for the show is probably a decent 8. I mean, I have no problems with this show. It was really fun to watch, and I loved it. And it was fucking cool as shit. Everything, everything that happened was great. I mean, it's not the best show I've ever seen, but everything that happened legitimately excited me, and I felt good. And the experience was so fucking great. And even without that, even if I watched this by myself, I would have enjoyed it all the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are unforgettable moments in this show. The grenade jockstrap. Yes, the incredible
the fucking middle finger, man.
Both weddings.
I don't recommend watching this alone because if you watch it with a bunch of ham boys, it will be the best.
It would still be
but
good,
it's
but
still
it would be wasted on a solo viewing.
Watch
even though it would still be
first
good.
and watch it alone second.
Yeah, watch it alone every
With
Christmas.
your dick out, by the way. There's a lot of tits. Assuming you have a dick.
I did think there were scenes in this that I was like, if I was watching this alone, it would be a little different. How I respond
Girl
to
who
this
peed her shorts.
You'd pause it and maybe loop it a little bit.
Not every one of those bodices needed to be ripped.
Remember the time the fingernails
The
barely missed the face, and then the tits just exploded
Tits
out
just
somehow.
pop out. That's the best.
This guy's the mangaka who drew the movie.
What if that's fucking